Well, it's that time of year again, folks. Back to school, but forget the regular shopping lists of pens, pencils, and paper. Today, we are talking about the coolest in back-to-school tech. Joining us now with what's hot is our tech expert, Nika Allen. So some of these I am really intrigued by. The first one that you got here, Hush. Tell us about this.
So Hush are smart earplugs.
Okay.
You know, sometimes it's hard to get a good night's rest, especially when you have roommates or you're in a dorm, something like that. There's a lot of commotion around you. Well, this new wearable technology makes it so much easier to sleep. They combine a soft, soothing sound machine into earplugs that actually block out noise.
Wow.
Then it also connects wirelessly to your smartphone so that you can still hear important things like your alarm clock or an emergency phone call. And this product actually originally raised a lot of money on Kickstarter. They raised almost $600,000 on Kickstarter, and it connects with an app as well, so kind of software meets hardware in all the products we're talking about today.
Okay.
And you can definitely choose different kind of soothing sounds to listen to, helps you kind of plug everything in, get connected. And these are running about $150 on Amazon right now.
Wow, that's great though that it provides, because I always have to sleep with a little bit of white noise.
Yep,
I can't
me
just sleep with
too.
total silence.
Me too.
But that's the big concern, right? Is if you put something like a headphone in that's going to do it, if it falls out, I can't hear, it's going to plug, I can't hear the alarm. So the wireless integration with the phone, brilliant.
Exactly,
That's
it
great.
makes it so much easier.
Speaking of sleeping, this next one, this is the one I'm really intrigued about. Smart Shaker, what is this?
So Smart Shaker is actually an alarm clock, but it's controlled by Bluetooth, and it actually shakes your bed around a little bit to wake you up in kind of an easier way. And also it helps to not bother people as well. So if you're sleeping with a partner or a roommate, it will just shake your bed a little bit, wake you up, and you don't have to have, music or a loud blaring alarm tone. But you can also choose an alarm tone. It also comes with an app. Again, we're talking about software and hardware combining.
Right.
And so with the app, you can get it to play music for you, a regular alarm tone, or just shake your bed a little bit and wake you up.
Okay, now you said that you used a similar product before, and the first time it was a little jarring.
The first time it was a little jarring. It did kind of feel like, oh my gosh, there's an earthquake happening beneath me right now. But then you get used to it, and it's not so bad. And with a price tag of only $20, it's really a great buy.
Oh, that's great. You can't get like just a regular alarm clock,
exactly.
right? For 20 bucks.
I know.
That's great.
I kind of couldn't believe that they are able to make these so cheap now.
Yeah, and last but not least, I think anyone in college that takes copious amounts of notes, they're going to love this, the Neo Smartpen N2. What is this?
So the Smartpen N2 is just an incredible note taker. It basically is a pen that digitizes your notes. You actually get to use this Neo patented note paper, which is just like regular paper, but it actually transcribes it then into these digital searchable notes on your smart device. So you can see here, it's just going from transferring directly from one thing to the other. Once you have the notes in your smart device, you can search them for keywords. You can share them on things like Google Drive or make a PDF. And they also work seamlessly with some third-party apps like Evernote. So things that people are already using to take their notes, you can use this as well. You keep handwriting, because I used to love to handwrite my notes, but then I always had trouble kind of figuring out where stuff was, where I put this. But this has totally solved that problem. So anyone who's in college or high school now does not have to deal with it.
And there are a lot of writers that they feel that they like that pen to paper feel when they're writing. It helps creatively as opposed to just hitting away on a keypad. So this really combines the best of both worlds, because it's going to save time with that transcription a little bit later on.
Definitely. Sometimes that muscle memory, actually writing it out helps people remember it, studying for tests, things like that. So you get to still keep that and then still have them transcribable, notes digitized. And this pen is running about $160 for the pen, and then you can also purchase some notebooks as well, and the notebooks are pretty cheap. You can get 5 books for $19.
Really? Wow, that's great.
So the pen's a big investment there, but the notepad's not so bad.
But it's probably going to pay for itself in the long term, especially if you're doing a lot of note taking, a lot of handwriting. It's going to pay for itself pretty quickly, I imagine.
I agree.
Yeah, Nika, thank you so much for coming in again, guys.